Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for message and find out what that is, keeping in mind they are general messages, so please take what resonates and leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing down below, it allows me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel further, check out the description box where you will find all the links necessary to do so. You can email me for a personal reading and I'll get you out further information from there. And you can also follow me on over to my podcast, which is just a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly. And I really do hope to see you there. Also, memberships are up and running, so if you're interested in what that is, down below where the subscribe button is or used to be, there's a join button. If you click on that, it will show you the three options that are available, which is Love Drops, Love Blossoms, and Love Bloomers. And it will also show you the options available for each level. So with that, let's go ahead and get into today's Daily Dice. We're going to ask about love and find out what is that message in regards to love for my fellow humans today, Source. What messages would you like them to know in regards to love? What messages do you have for my fellow humans in regards to love, Source? What would you like them to know? What messages do you have for my fellow humans in regards to love? Okay, sorry, my eye is itching. Oh, okay. We've got the second house, Jupiter and Capricorn. Finding the discipline in taking care of yourself is where love comes in. Right? This is like you staying true to your self-care routines, your self-love habits, and not giving up on those. Like making sure that that's a structure in your life that you never walk away from. You know, discipline is something that comes into play here. And it's like oftentimes people be like, oh, discipline's a bad thing. Discipline makes me feel all sorts of way when we think about it. Like, you know, I don't want to bring discipline into my life because of XYZ. But the reality of the situation is that consistency plus preparation equals success. And so being consistent and continuing to be consistent will help you build discipline over time, because discipline comes into play on those days where you just don't feel like it. And so with love, what they're showing here is building a consistent practice in self-love in your daily routines will help you be consistent in showing up in your relationship in a very high vibrational energy, which will allow you to be able to discuss things as adults, work situations out, find solutions and resolutions to problems that may arise. Because no relation is perfect. You're never going to reach a vibrant a vibration in life where you're going to have an absolute perfect relationship where no situations happen, where no arguments happen. However, we can go out of our way to ensure that we're taking the steps necessary so that we can show up in an enlightened state, so that when situations arise as they do, such as life in this contrast world that we live in, we will be able to easily and effortlessly go through and solve them and find resolutions to them. Or even if things kind of get a little bit out of control, when we focus back on that self-love, you'll be able to find love rooted in growth. And that's what they're showing here with these dice. This is like love that's a growth kind of love. This is somebody who wants to grow with you, who wants to experience the highlight of the world with you and live without fear of trying to carry your baggage, or without fear of you trying to carry their baggage. You know, and oftentimes when we're in an unhealed state, that's exactly what we're doing. We're expecting others to carry our garbage for us because we're done. We just don't want to carry it anymore. We want to give it away. When we're talking about dualistic energy here, and we have dualism with this card, it's lightning and power. Without lightning, there cannot be thunder. Right? It's like without the good, there cannot be the bad. Without the bad, there cannot be the good. So remembering that both exist, even when we get together with high vibrational people, there's still the chance that arguments are going to happen, disagreements are going to happen, clashing of energy is going to happen. Why? Because we're all whole individuals coming together with another whole individual. Nobody is incomplete. Even if they feel like they're incomplete and they're looking for their other half, that's actually a weird way of looking at it. It's basically telling yourself, I'm broken. I'll always be broken until I find love. When the reality is that you are a complete being as you are in this moment. Love is just a bonus in this world. It's not a necessity. It's not something that is guaranteed. It's just something that we get to experience if we're lucky enough, right? Or if we heal ourselves enough. And that's just part of it. And sometimes even then, it might not be a guarantee that it's coming in, right? And it's understanding and accepting that, right? Trusting in the magic with White Raven 66. Balance, resolution, harmony, seeing yourself through eyes of love, right? Knowing that you are in this place of understanding a deeper kind of love. And so Source is saying it's like, it's okay. Like, just trust that the magic is there. Like, I'm not telling you that it could potentially not happen so that you feel bad. It's just knowing that that's an option in this world that we truly don't have control over. But we always trust that Source knows what is best for us. And accepting that helps bring in that clarity to us. Look, you are never alone. You're never alone. With Otter Spirit here. Look, and 42 is 6 again. And then we have act as if on the bottom here. And take time to heal. Oh, look, I cannot make this up. We have 666 and we have 555 coming out together here. Let's just, can I put these here? Like that. All right. I think you can see those. So we have time to heal and act as if with Chameleon and Snake. And trust in the magic, and you are never alone with Otter Spirit and White Raven Spirit. But I love this because we have 66 and 42 in numerology is 6, and then we have 55 and 14 in numerology is 5. Look at how synchronistic this is already. Like, Source is saying, like, this is exactly what it is that I need to talk to you about, because it's in this acceptance of knowing that things might not work out the way that we want them to, but they're going to work out exactly as they're meant to. We have air here. We have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. Exactly. Staying open-minded. Keeping an open heart. Conjunction. A union emerging and a coming together. So it's like you want this union. You absolutely want this union. You've asked for this union. You prayed for this union. In some cases, some of us have begged for that union. And Source is saying to keep an open mind here. Like, this came out so fast. We have a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So something positive is about to take place in your life. And patience is very important. Now is the time to learn, study, gather information, enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So yeah, patience is required here for you. If this reading is resonating with you, then patience is something that is necessary for this moment on your journey. It's not because you're not promised love. It's because of the needing to focus on self-love, because when you do manifest the love of your life, your relationship is at its best when both of you have dedicated times to taking care of yourselves. Finding your answers in the stillness, right? So maybe your self-care is meditation, making that a daily routine. But this is where the power comes from. Look, we have power coming out twice. I cannot with this reading today. Dear power, your emotions, right? Oh, we can't see that. Can I move these over? There we go. Your emotions are what rule your ability to stand in your true power, right? And Deer is all about bringing a soft touch to situations. So whoever this person is that's coming in is someone who could potentially trigger you very deeply, but with the purpose of healing you, just like you're going to probably trigger them very deeply as well, with the purpose of healing. But if you guys are in this place of not being able to open up to the love that you deserve within yourselves, you're never going to be there to share that with each other. Do you see? Okay, they want that one and that one. Okay. forming structure, solid foundation. Exactly. Like, I cannot make this energy up. This energy is real. All right, let's see what we got here. Look, stability, harmony, and flow. Finding a perfect balance so that you can communicate with one another. So that you'll always be open to communicating with each other. Even when things get rough. Because when you're closed off and guarded, that's when your resistance to this magic that's coming in. Where you're saying, oh no, they're not saying the right thing, or no, they need to be this way. That's closing off to the truth of the reality is that they're their own being. Look, guarded and vulnerability. This is both the masculine and the feminine being guarded. Okay, I cannot make this up. You're never alone, but to trust in this magic and accept that you're already together, act as if, right? With chameleon spirit. You have to open up to the potential of bringing in this stability into your life, and that's hard. You're really forming solid structures, letting go of your limitations and your fears, right? Coming up out of the nostalgia, those things that have kept you from growing. It's important. That's where the confusion lies. Neptune energy. The illusions of it has to be XYZ. Nothing ever has to be XYZ. Nothing in life. In fact, the more that we believe that, the more that Source will go out of its way to show us that it is not like that. To show us that we're coming from a very emotional, egoic place. There's decisions to be made here. What's more important, your healing or having a connection? What's more important to you? Because right now, your self-love is remembering who you are. Because you've spent so much time living in a place of rejection and loss and being fragmented. You don't need to be in that place anymore. Source is trying to bring to you what's rightfully yours, but there's still that healing that comes from finding the stability and the routine and the discipline in a self-love journey. Because that's where your love comes from. That's where you get your luck from. Okay? So this is what I see for you. If you feel like this is your reading, leave a little deer emoji down below. It can be a stag, it can be the deer, whatever one it is, and say, I open myself up to who I am meant to be. So Source knows that you're ready to embrace this internal energy that's waiting to be materialized in this physical world. Leave me a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this incredible message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.